Hey, John. First of all, how's the arm feeling now? And the obvious question, how disappointing was it that it prevented you from making the opening day start?
Yeah, my arm feels great right now. Actually, it feels really good. It has for the past 5, 6 days or so. But yeah, it's disappointing. I just had a little tweak there in my last outing, and for precautionary reasons, we kind of slow played this. There's no reason to get hurt. Try to make that opening day start, but it's disappointing. Obviously, I mean that would have been a dream come true to play, pitch opening day in Fenway Park, and to not do that's disappointing. But I'm excited to get back out there against Miami.
Dan Connolly, you're up next. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, John, both Brocail and Hyde said to us that they need complete honesty from their pitchers because it's a short season and everything else. So if you aren't, in a short warm-up again, so if you're not 100%, you got to let them know and stuff. I understand that, but obviously for competitors' sake, that's got to be very difficult to do. How did you kind of come up with that in your mind? Why did you decide to do it? And, I mean, was that a difficult struggle? Because obviously you knew what was at stake for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, they could tell in my last outing there was just a couple instances between innings where it was just taking longer than it should have to warm up. And, being honest with them isn't hard. But obviously, the competitive nature and how competitive I am, I wanted to pitch opening day. That was my goal. That was my dream. And it didn't happen this year. So, hopefully I can get out there, pitch well. I think my problem was I was feeling really, really good coming in. And I got a little, froggy there for a while. I was throwing hard. I was throwing everything hard. And I ended up tweaking something. So it was probably my fault. But when I feel good, I just want to roll. I want to get on the track and go. And I need to learn how to use the brakes a little bit.
Rich, you're up next. Go ahead.
John, was this similar to what you had, last year?
Yeah, it was actually very similar to what I had. I think it was the second time on the IL for it's so minor. It's nothing structural. It's just it was my bicep for the most part, just having some knots in it, and the quick start probably had something to do with it. It's just it's hard to come back and start throwing 4, 5, 6 innings, which a lot of guys did, and a lot of guys are having success with. It's just going to happen. I was just hoping it didn't happen to me, and it was the same thing as last year, similar thing, and we're learning how to just kick it out of there. But thankfully it's not anything too serious at all.
Joe Trezza, you're up. Go ahead, Joe.
John, is the plan for you to start that second game at home against the Marlins? And if so, what hurdles do you have to clear to make sure that happens?
Yeah, I think that is the plan right now. And I threw a bullpen a couple days ago. I'm throwing, live tomorrow, a couple innings, and just trying to, make sure nothing's there. And then if nothing's there, I'll have it.
John Mioli, you're up. Go ahead, John.
John, I guess you can call this a rehab assignment you're on now there in Bowie. We see, I guess, in the training room. What's it like down there, and are you finding what you need is available to you to be able to get yourself back quickly?
Yeah, honestly, this place is completely different from when I was here a couple of years ago. Yeah, they have a really nice weight room up on the concourse that they've put together that actually is doing really well, and it has everything you need. And the training room has got some new toys in it. They've really done a great job here with having all the things that I need for guys that need to stay going and stay ready. Yeah, but it looks completely different from when I was here.
Joe, you're up again. Go ahead.
John, quite a few people have said you came into camp throwing harder than last year. Was that something that you were looking to add over the layoff? And is it something now that you have to manage your arm differently because of?
I don't think I need to manage it any differently. It's something that I just kind of, I had a lot of time to myself. I had a lot of time just throwing into the mattress, into the wall over quarantine. And I think in doing that, I found some different cues. It was just me not worrying about necessarily where it's going, but kind of how my body works. And I found some different things that I think it started to work. And, how I, have been over the past year or so, I like, finding those new things, but I don't think that I need to do anything differently. I think it's just the nature of this, of how fast we're coming back. And I should be good to go for the rest of the year. I really don't think this is ever going to come up again.
John Mioli, you're up again.
John, you talk about being back there in Bowie. Some of the times you spent there have been with Hunter Harvey in situations kind of like he's in now. How is he, mentally, and how's he handling the layoff as you've seen him working alongside you there?
Yeah, he's doing great. He feels really good. He is just working out some kinks. He's kind of dealing with the same thing as me, just some inflammation, and his spirits are up. He's in here getting his work in just like everybody else, and he should be good to go here, shortly.